Anthony, 2-1 defeat here at Boundary Park. How do you assess this performance?
Yeah, I thought that we probably got no complaints with the result. I thought Oldham were better than us in most departments. We're disappointed with the way that we conceded a goal so quickly after scoring. I think that was disappointing from a set play as well, something that we're normally very good at. And then I never thought that we did enough in the second half, and I thought they were better than us in most of the departments. I wouldn't put that down to any lack of work rate, lack of effort, lack of commitment from the players, but if we look at it all in all, I thought they were better. They'd raised their game and improved their game from the last sort of 3 matches that we've watched, and I thought that we sort of just were below the levels that we had shown, and individuals, or most of us in the individuals and the units of the team, didn't do well enough today. So we take that on the chin. I think we have to move on from that, but we have to accept I think we were second best.
What do you put that down to? Was it just something, they had something extra today that we just didn't have, or was it little battles that we weren't winning?
Well, I think the games can change on moments, and I think it's defending and attacking in both boxes is key. We scored a good goal. It was the first time we put together sort of 3 or 4 passes, able to get it out wide. Exactly something that we worked on with Reyes up against their right side centre half, with Caprice pushing on higher to get him 1v1. And once we'd scored that, then I think that we have to see through that period until half time. I think if it's 1-0 at half time in a game where not necessarily we deserve to be in front, then the game becomes different in the second half. We weren't able to do that, and I think that gave them the impetus to come out second half, and they were better. So I think the moments added to the game today.
Is that the disappointing thing then, that we got the lead and then straight away they pegged us back?
Yeah, it was definitely. I mean, we didn't deal with the longer ball well. We put it out for a corner where I don't think we should have put it out for a corner, and then we didn't do our job in the box and mark. However, for the second goal as well, a midfielder gets turned and plays forward, something we spoke about at half time we didn't want to do. A midfield runner then goes inside to out to cross it in, and we don't defend it well enough in the box. I mean, one thing I would say is we haven't conceded many goals from crosses, if not any from headers, so we normally defend them well, and when you look at those 2 moments, we didn't do well enough, and that makes it very difficult, I think, coming to a place like Oldham and with the team that they've got and expecting to get something from the game.
It puts an end to what would have 6 games unbeaten before today. Do you just have to look at it and say they were better, we put this behind us and we move on to the next one?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, we'd been on a good run. We'd had those 3 wins in a row. We obviously changed that form, but in terms of our performances and the way we've been playing, I thought was very similar, but we've managed to make sure that we won in both boxes like we talked about, and then get the results which we thought the performances deserved. I think we've had maybe 1 or 2 games now, and you look at Ebbsfleet last week or the other week, where we won late on but we didn't play well. Today we didn't necessarily play well, but we didn't get the results, so we're disappointed with that.
On the positive side, first 90 minutes coming back from injury for Joe Gray, how did you think he did today?
Yeah, no, look, Joe Gray I thought was energetic. He ran, he got in behind and down the sides. I thought it was a frustrating game for him in terms of his, like, maybe the service and the way he held the ball up and that sort of thing. So I think there's improvements that he could make in that. But I thought he had a great assist for the goal, when I must say Chalmer did very well when he cut it back and then was able to put it round the corner for Manny to score. So I thought that was a good piece of play from him. So yeah, it was good that he got the 90 minutes.
And the 16th goal of the season for Manny Desirue, in a classic Manny Desirue goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was good. He's on the move, I think, in the box, and striker's goal on that second phase to try and score, so that you're happy with him for that.
Tom Parks obviously had to come off at half time because of injury. What's the update on him?
Yeah, well, Tom, he sort of had a clash on the sideline near where we were and went into the fence. I think he rolled his ankle maybe on the AstroTurf there. We tried to get him going for the second half, but he just wasn't able to continue, unfortunately. We don't know sort of how bad it is at the moment. We're hoping it's not too bad and hope he's ready for Monday.
And a word on the 577 travelling fans. There was 203 fans at Dagenham last week as well. They didn't stop singing all game. How does that make you feel as the head coach? Yeah, no, listen, they're fantastic, and they always are, and you could see them packing the top corner there in a strange place to put the away fans in the game. But yeah, credit to them, and shame we couldn't get the result for them, but we'll keep working hard, we'll keep trying to get the results, we'll try and push on and win the game on Monday for them. But no, we thank them for their support, and we're doing everything we can to get the results and make them happy. And you've already mentioned quick turnaround when we play again Gateshead on Monday. What's the Easter weekend look like for you? Any chocolate eggs?
Yeah, well, yeah, probably a few chocolate eggs just with the kids. But listen, more work. It's a quick turnaround. It's like a Saturday, Tuesday game anyway, isn't it, for us? So we'll prepare the same. We're really looking forward to that game at home. I feel like we probably, as a team and a club, we owe them one for last time. And we're looking forward to getting them back to our place and having a real go and trying to win that game.